Very good afternoon to one and all. I welcome you all on behalf of KGCAS CAED Cell, Center for Agribusiness Entrepreneurship Development. Today, our CAED Cell has organized a guest lecture on the topic Agripreneurship Opportunities. I am delighted to welcome today's chief guest, Mr.A.V. Gnanasambandam, Chief Executive Officer, Technology Business Incubator, Director of Agribusiness Development, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Welcome you, sir.
Sir, good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks, sir. I thank him personally and on behalf of KGCAS CAED Cell for readily accepting our invitation, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Then I am glad to welcome our respected Vice Principal, Dr.N.Eswaran, sir. Welcome you, sir. I am happy to welcome Dr. KGCAS Dean Commerce. Welcome you, sir. And I also welcome Deans, heads of various departments, faculty members, and students. The Center for Agribusiness Entrepreneurship Development, CAED Cell, is an enterprising platform for aspiring agripreneurs to capitalize on the wealth of opportunities in the agriculture marketplace. I request all the students to listen, learn, and reflect on the knowledge to be shared by our eminent resource person of the day, Mr. A.V. Gnanasambandam, sir. You will all be immensely benefited from this guest lecture. Thank you. Nataraj.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's one of our practices inaugurating or initiating anything with prayer song. Now it's prayer song. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the present movement, Here Everest. May I now request Aswathi Dinesh from 2nd B Com B to welcome the gatherings.
A pleasant good afternoon. I'm happy to welcome everyone for this guest lecture. First and foremost, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Mr. A.V. Gnanasambandam, CEO, Technology Business Incubator, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. It's my privilege to welcome Vice Principal Administration, Dr. N.Eswaran. We welcome you, sir. I'm happy to welcome Dr. KGCAS Dean Commerce for gracing his presence. We welcome you, sir. I extend my warm welcome to heads of various departments and faculty members for accepting our invitation and being a great support. I heartily welcome all my dear friends who are most enthusiastic and energetic. Welcome you all once again for this wonderful occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Aswathi. A president is the one who leads everyone into a good path and lead for the ultimate victory. I'm honored to call upon Dr. N.Eswaran, Vice Principal Administration, to deliver the presidential address.
Yes. Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
sir. So I'm extremely honored to have a chance to deliver presidential address in this wonderful program. on Agripreneurship Opportunities. So we conducted by Center for Agribusiness Entrepreneurship Development, CAED Cell. I'm extending a warm welcome to today's guest, multi-dynamic personality, Mr.A.V. Gnanasambandam, sir, Chief Executive Officer, Directorate of Agribusiness Development, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, on behalf of our Secretary and Management. And I feel that this is a wonderful platform for the students community to learn something new regarding the agri business. Which is nowadays there are three important sectors which are very much dominating role in the development of economy in terms of industrial contribution, first one, second service sectors, third one agribusiness. So in the last and in the year 1950s, the agriculture contribution much more to the national economy. But now the contribution of agriculture is less than 16% to the national GDP. And the industrial contribution now the 26% to the national economy, and service contribution much more, around 53% contribution from service sector to the national GDP. So here is our importance is very less to the agriculture sectors, but the labor force, which is much more in the case of agriculture than other sectors in terms like manufacturing sector and service sectors. So agriculture is an extremely competitive field characterized by quick and rapid, unpredictable environmental changes. Needs young and dynamic minds interested in experimenting. A good entrepreneur is an innovator, but also someone is willing to learn and train. And most of the people are getting training from the particular agriculture sectors. So it must be very combined with technical skills, entrepreneurial competencies and ideas to develop new business opportunities. So today we have got wonderful personality, Mr. A.V. Gnanasambandam, sir. He has more than 3 decades of experience in the field of agri. So he acted as a director of agriculture development. So nowadays, one more point I am going to highlight you, one of policies, green revolution policies introduced by Swaminathan in the year 1950s and 60s. So this policy, green revolution policy, which the main aim of this policy is to make the enormous food. First thing, self-sufficiency, attaining the self-sufficiency in food, and another thing to make the different varieties of seeds, to introduce the different varieties of seeds, and another thing, technology impact. So mostly in rural background, rural areas, most of the agriculture people are using outdated technology, not updated technology. And so the technology's impact, which is much more in making productivity in agriculture. So when we are using the updated technology, so that will help us to enhance the productivity, agriculture productivity, and with the result of creating employment generation also. So we have to understand to what extent the agriculture sectors or agri-business entrepreneurs can get gain only by giving more training and etc. So in this regard, I'm really thank the CAED director, Dr. Ashok. Really, he has taken a good effort, and team also has taken good effort in arranging this wonderful event. And I'm really thank the guest, today's guest, Gnanasambandam sir, good multi-personality. I hope the students can get more gain from his sharing his views regarding agriculture opportunities. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. CAED Cell was conceived to aspire the student and contribute their might in growth and development of agriculture. KGCAS CAED Cell holds membership with Tamilnadu Agriculture University for past 3 years and serves great might. Here is Navy projecting the events conducted with a joint venture with TNAU and KGCAS CAED Cell.
CAED Cell is initiated to promote agripreneurship culture among the students by organizing agripreneurship awareness campus, guest lectures by successful entrepreneurs, field visits, workshops, interaction sessions, student development programs, thereby to sensitize the students in the college regarding the importance of agribusiness in real life and economic development functions. Organize entrepreneurship awareness campus, field visits, incubator visits, interaction sessions, workshops, student development programs are arranged student to entrepreneurs as face-to-face programs for mentors and students who have agribusiness ideas by placing them under the supervision of agripreneurs.
Agriculture University was fondly established and assumed with full responsibilities of agricultural education and research, supporting the state agricultural department by delivering research products. The Directorate of Agribusiness Development was mandated for supporting startup agriculture business and commercializing the technologies. Technology Business Incubator was established to benefit entrepreneurs by providing technology through tech commercialization, entrepreneurship development, and other hand-holding services in agribusiness. It's a great privilege for KGCAS CAED Cell to have tie-up with University and Technology Business Incubator. Thank you, sir. This is a small drop, and here, whereas miles to go and miles to achieve. Now, may I call upon Leela from 2nd BCom A to introduce our chief guest.
A warm afternoon to everyone. It's my honor to introduce our chief guest, Mr.A.V. Gnanasambandam, Chief Executive Officer in Technology Business Incubator, Directorate of Agribusiness Development, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Sir has over 2 decades of experience in the field of agriculture and farming, worked in versatile fields of agriculture, and held many positions as business manager in Technology Business Incubator, and worked with institutional research and product development of microbiological department in Tamilnadu Agriculture University. He has rendered his great service for many projects funded by the state and central government in various fields and departments. He served as a project leader in the Department of Agri Microbiology, TNAU, Coimbatore. Sir was honored by Southern Petrochemical Industries Corporation Limited for Eminent Service Award, Certificate of Merit for Project Preparation from Central Bank of India. He has served an enormous service in the field of agriculture. It's an honor and privilege to have such an eminent personality virtually into KGCAS. Thank you.
Thank you, Leela. Now, may I request our chief guest of the day, Mr. A.V. Gnanasambandam, sir, to proceed the session. The platform is yours, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. So I am very glad that I have been connected with all the faculties and students of AG College of Arts and Science. And so KGCAS and TBI TNAU is associated for more than 3 years now. So I have been there for some few events, and students from KGCS, they have been here to TBI TNAU many times, and so we have interacted with the students. And so I thank Mr. Ashok for actually being in contact with us and connecting both KGCAS and TBI TNAU. And so he has been instrumental, and so he is completely networking with both sides for bringing this program. So I thank him for the efforts actually. And so as I'd like to just to give a brief up on our activities. So I'll be sharing a slide also, a PowerPoint. Please hold on. So I started sharing the PowerPoint now. So is it visible for you? This PowerPoint is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is actually the Tamilnadu Agriculture University Directorate of Agribusiness Development. Technology Business Incubator, situated in Coimbatore. And you all know that maybe most of the faculties, they may be knowing about TNIU. I suppose the students should also have an idea about what TNI is and what type of support is being offered from TNIU. So TNI is a 100+ years old institute, everybody knows. And the Technology Business Incubator of TNIU was actually started in the year 2011. So with the mandate of supporting agripreneurs, and from then onwards, so it has been serving the requirements of the entrepreneurs, and we have been networking, handholding with the entrepreneurs for the successful bringing out their product to the market. So for the sake of students, I would like to share a few of the slides, like the present slide. So just explain, brief them. So what an incubation program is. An incubation is actually, it means that to support an entrepreneur from the initial stages up to the development of the product, standardization of the product, testing, certification, validation of the product, and later on finally getting him the required financial assistance and putting the product to the market successfully. So this is where an incubation terminology is understood. And so you all may be knowing this concept of incubation originated initially from the Silicon Valley, USA, for the software, and later on hardware, and later on engineering, and now it is in agriculture. And so it has even entered the textiles and even biomedical. So latest incubation or incubator has been established in the biomedical sector. So almost most of the incubators, I think about 150 to 60 incubators are functioning across the country. All the technology business incubators are being funded by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. So our incubator is also supported by the Government of India, Department of Science and Technology. And so we got an initial grant of about 2.5 crores in the year 2011. And initially 5 years, the funding was got from the DST, and later on now, after the sixth year, from the 6th year onwards, our TBI is self-sustainable. We are generating our own income, and so we have gone beyond what target has been fixed for us. And so incubator is where the all sorts of support is being offered for an entrepreneur. I think students know would have heard about the terminology incubator earlier. So it is somewhere in two sectors. One is the poultry sector, and another one is the hospital sector. So in the poultry sector, for hatching of the eggs, an incubator machine is being used. So likewise in hospitals, for incubating premature babies, an incubator is used. So the same concept terminology is being used here also in Agribusiness Incubator for handholding, supporting individuals or freshers who really want to start a business and handhold them to be a successful entrepreneur. So this is about Technology Business Incubator, as I told you, and as per the mandate of the funding agency, all business incubators have to function as a separate entity, either as a society or a Section 8 company. Ours is a very old incubator, and it was registered as Agribusiness Incubation Society. We are having an executive committee for that to monitor the policy decisions of the incubator. So this is about the incubation services we are offering from the incubator. And first and foremost, I would say an entrepreneur, an individual, or a student, whoever comes to the incubator, so they will be supported, guided. Suppose a person brings up an idea. The same idea, we help to convert the idea to a prototype, and then prototype to product. If a person comes already with an innovative product, and then his product will be validated, tested, and it should be put to the market. So for this, a lot of support is got from the host institution, that is the Tamilnadu Agriculture University. You all know that about 50+ departments are functioning in TNIU. So each department is having its own expertise, and a lot of your faculties are there who are well versed in the subject. And so any field an entrepreneur comes, he can be networked with the concerned department for getting the support of the expertise. So that kind of support is being offered for the initial stage startup students who come up with an idea. And we are then later on, while converting the idea to prototype or prototype to product, the second stage is to test, certify, and validate the product. For this purpose, TNI is having two laboratories. One is the Post-Harvest Technology Center, and another is the Toxicology Laboratory. Both are NABL accredited lab. And apart from this, we are having another two NABL laboratories of our own incubating companies. One is situated in Chennai and another situated in Salem. So they are again two NABL laboratories who can help our startups, incubators to test their product. So as a special concession, TBA is offering a 33% concession on the testing fee for the incubating products. So that is also offered. And so we help the entrepreneur who comes up with an innovative idea to file a IPR. So to file a patent or draft a patent, suppose it is a very innovative idea or a process or a product, we help them to file a patent. And also we help them on the trademark registration and design patent for filing a design patent. And so we are having enough expertise on the IPR side, as I am a patent holder for two microbiological patents. And so we can guide people how to file a patent, draft a patent. So that kind of IPR support is being also offered from the incubator. So later on, the product has to be packed in a very neat packing, so which is actually required by the market. So that kind of guidance is also offered to the our incubating members. And so for kind of trademark registration, again, that is also required, because before putting the product to the market, so you need to register trademark so that nobody else can copy your trademark or logo or whatever it may be. So on the packaging side, we are offering a support, and we are linking all the incubators who really require a financial support to nationalized banks, wherein they are actually offering support to start a new business, or actually ready to fund an already existing business for further scale up. So we are having 5 nationalized banks as members of TBA. So almost about 9 crores funding has been given to all the incubators for the past maybe 4 or 5 years. So that kind of support is also being offered. And on the financial side, we are closely working with all financial agencies like your MSME, that is Ministry of Small, Micro, Medium Enterprises, wherein a lot of grants are being offered for incubators, and almost 1.5 crore grant has been got for our incubators during the past 3-4 years. And one more area is the funding agency is NABARD, wherein subsidies are being offered for innovative products. For example, we can say solar tunnel dryer, so which helps really to dry the vegetables and fruits. So that kind of about 30 to 40% of subsidy NABARD is offering to any farmer who is really want to erect the structure. So that kind of support can also be got. And we are closely working with the District Industries Center in Coimbatore, wherein again subsidies are being offered based on the food processing products. And so we are actually working closely with almost all the central government and state government financial institutions for linking our incubators for getting a grant or a subsidy or a loan. And so finally, after getting the financial support, and the incubator should establish a unit wherein he should go for production or mass multiplication. So again, finally putting to the product to the market is a very big challenge, and we help the entrepreneurs for bringing their product to the market. So that market linkages is also being created. For this, we are taking most of our incubators who are really interested to come with us to participate in exhibitions and other events, so that their products can be showcased. to the common man, and also wherever the product can reach the customers. So that kind of linkages is also been given. And we also publish the articles, products of the incubators in newspapers and magazines. So you all may be knowing we are having a TNAU is publishing Ulavurin Valarum Velanmai. So that is a monthly magazine. Every month it is being published from TNAU with a lot of the innovative technologies available, developed for farmers. So again, in those magazines also, our incubative products are being given advertisements, and a lot of even your Podigai TV and other TV channels and FM radios, they also take interviews of our incubators and they publish to reach the common man. So this kind of all your market linkages are being offered for our incubators. Again, one more major area we are doing is we are actually you know that TNAU has developed a lot of innovative technologies which is readily available for commercialization in the market. So about 110 technologies have been so far readily available in TNAU for commercialization, and we have TBI has licensed about 15 to 20 of the technologies for various companies based on the innovativeness, and so a license fee will be fixed for that for various companies for commercializing their product. So again, we are working on providing an office space for incubators. So any incubator who is willing to take an office space in TBI, so they can have a space here which can be utilized as an administrative office for working from TBI. And we are also having a food packaging laboratory. So it is open for incubators for bringing their prepared food and packing the food here. So that kind of assistance is also being offered. And we are having a centralized exhibition hall wherein all our incubator products are displayed, and I think a few of the students who have already visited TBI earlier would have seen the exhibition hall with the various products exhibited there. And maybe due to this pandemic, so we are not able to allow people to go into the exhibition hall. Maybe after this issue is over, so I invite all the students of KGCAS who are participating in this session to come in person to have a look of the various products developed by our incubators, which has been kept in our exhibition hall. And so this is the various sectors where we are offering the support. So totally now we are having about 300 plus startups who are enrolled in the technology business incubator, and most of them you see is they are in the food processing sector. You all know that food processing is going to be the future of the world. So this is the understanding. So you would have seen during the COVID pandemic, your lockdown, people were searching for food. People were running around to buy vegetables, groceries, and their daily requirements. So after this post-COVID era, so what is going to happen is there is going to be a very big boom for the agri sector, and especially food processing is going to be having the number one requirement. So next to food processing, we are having people who are really into the farm and bio products production, and so we are having the equipment manufacturing companies, so the food processing equipment manufacturing companies, farm machinery manufacturing companies. So we are having individuals who are engaged in the mushroom production, and you all know that we are having about 3 varieties of mushroom now in the market. So one is the oyster mushroom, another one is the button mushroom, another one is the milky mushroom. So milky mushroom is a variety strain released by TNAU, and all these varieties of mushroom are having a very big demand in the market now, because now after this COVID situation, people are running around to buy the food which is very rich in protein. So mushroom is full of proteins, and likewise another one algae called spirulina, which is also having 46% of protein. So there is a lot of demand for protein products like your pulses, wherever protein is very rich. And so this mushroom production is a very good income generating venture. So I would recommend the students actually to go for mushroom production in a very small scale at the beginning, so it doesn't need much of investment actually. And so a few of the FPOs, it is called as the farmer producer organizations. So in each FPO, about minimum 100 to maximum 1,000 farmers come together to form the association. Each crop, for example, paddy, for example, millets, so coconut. So all these are crops wherein FPOs are being formed, and so they work on the development of the product, certification of the product, and we help them for marketing the product. So that kind of support is being offered now. And these are the major domains where we are working on. We are having few institutional clients also for student entrepreneurship. So one of our institutional client is KGCAS. So these are the venture supported percentage wise. So you see farm products having a major share. So food processing again is having a major share. So these are the milestones which the TPI has achieved so far. So we have enrolled about 300 plus incubators, which is the largest, considered to be the largest agribusiness incubator pan-India now. And we are having about 20,000 square feet of incubation space actually, which is open for incubators. And we are having a food packaging laboratory and exhibition hall. So we are offering a 33% concession on testing of the food products for our incubators. So from the 2 laboratories, I have already told you. So we have provided about so much of MSME grants, and we are collaborating with nationalized banks and patents filed. So a lot of our incubators are having a lot of patents filed for. And so this is the criteria for a member, for an incubator to become a member into the TPI. So we are having 4 categories. So an individual category is 10,500 with a renewal of 2,500, and category B is open for proprietorship firm, partnership firm, and then LLPs and FPOs. They need to pay 31,000 as an initial membership fee, and after a year 7,500 every year. So for category C, they are public and private limited companies are eligible, so they need to pay 51,500, and after a year, every year 12,500 renewal is there. So category D is 1 lakh, and so a renewal fee is 25,000 per year. So I told you 300 plus startups are enrolled in TPI. So they are completely among all these the 4 categories. They are sharing in the 300 plus incubators, and I would like to share a few of the ventures, agricultural ventures, which are actually having a very good demand in the market, so that you can also understand that these kind of ventures can be supported, and you can also have an idea to get into these ventures in future. And so this is a processed tender coconut water one incubator is doing. And so another one is the herbal soup. So this is a herbal soup dispensing machine, where you can get hot 100 ml of herbal soup by just pressing a button. So during this, I think during this COVID pandemic, you would have seen that people are taking this Kabasura Kudinir, and so a lot of things are there. So likewise, your Tuduvali soup, which will really help in bringing down your level of your congestion, throat congestion, everything. And so a lot of people are working on the millets, value-added millets. So ready to cook millets, they are making about 40 to 50 varieties are there. And so these are all, and the value-added products from the unripened banana, dehydrated unripened banana. And this is a unique technology for tapping the coconut nira. And so this is called cold chain process, wherein it is being collected in cold chain, and it will be kept in the cold chain process without spoilage, and it will be having a very natural taste of the nira without any chemicals or preservatives. Again, these are all few technologies wherein one of our incubators is making this snowball tender coconut. The tender coconut will be shaved completely, and the pulp and water will remain. This will be exported to various export markets. And one woman entrepreneur, she is making a lot of your value-added honey products, and so about 10-15 products are there. So this is Achi Masala. You know, maybe the #1 company in South India. So they are a member here, and Shakti Masala is also a member here. So the sister concern of Shakti Masala, they are having a spices club. That's a brand where they are exporting organic spices. And Terra Green is one company wherein they are making cultivation of strawberries in organic way. So that is the first of its kind in India. And another one member, so he's actually extracting the natural colorant from the tree barks and flower petals. It is being incorporated in the textiles, cotton and silk sarees. And here another one, purified palm sugar. So this is being exported again. And there is a technology for microbial technology for converting black pepper to white pepper. The black pepper compared to black pepper, white pepper is having a higher pricing, and it is also having a very high medicinal value. So this is being done by one of our member. And so this is a machine for making your areca palm plate. And so these are all machines for equipments for converting your food processing. Maybe watermelon can be converted to powder. So that kind of processing machineries are there. So which can improve the shelf life of the storing of the powder. So this is an automatic power weeder which is being commercialized, and it is being exported to various countries. And this is another one equipment for removing the skin of the millets actually. So you know, a lot of millets are being consumed now. So you would have seen in shops millets. It is called Varagu arisi, Samai arisi. So all these things are the skin is being removed and it is being used. And so a few of our incubators are working on the soilless vegetable cultivation. So that is, one is aeroponics, and another one is hydroponics, and another one is aquaponics. All this technology, they don't have soil. Instead, they will be having water with the nutrients where the root will be dipped and it will be grown. So it requires less of water, so more of your yield will be there, and so it doesn't have any contamination from outside, disease or pathogens. So it can also be grown on an organic way of cultivation. So that is also possible. And so these are all few of the eco-friendly products, namely, so this is a vetiver. So you would have seen all this vetiver is there. So it is having a high medicinal value and also aromatic. So this is having a very good export market. So likewise, your coir products, coir dust, which is being thrown out as a waste in the coir industry, is being converted into value-added products like your pots and other things, and it is being exported. And we have one more product called the banana fiber. So this is actually the vaadai which is being used for tying your garland and flowers. And this is having very high value, wherein a lot of handicraft products are being prepared from the banana fiber, and it is being exported. It is having a very good export market. And this one product is actually, this is an organic botanical extract, a combination of botanical extracts where it is having a repelling effect on the wild animals when being sprayed on the crop around the along the borders. So you would have seen a lot of your news is showing about the elephant entering into the field and actually trampling people and damaging crops. So this has been a proven technology wherein this botanical can be sprayed on the crop so that the smell of the thing can repel the animal. So that kind of effectiveness this product is having. And these are a few renewable energy products. So you all know that the renewable energy is being given high importance now from the present central government. And so they are working on that. So this is called the solar tunnel dryer. This technology is developed by TNIU, wherein you can dry any vegetables, fruits, or even fish in the solar tunnel dryer. So 24/7 drying can be done. So daytime solar energy, nighttime hot air can be blown inside, and it makes a very quick drying. So that is the kind of support this technology is being done. And so we are having another one technology developed by one more company, wherein the poultry litter is being converted into biogas. The biogas is being converted into electricity. It is being given to the national power grid, and so the waste is being converted to poultry manure. So that is a solid manure and liquid manure. So this is again one of the solar insect trap, and so this solar insect trap can attract the insects in a field. For any field crop, 1 unit is required for 1 acre, which is sufficient for controlling about 40% to 60% of the pest in eco-friendly. And so these are all controlled in the products. And again, we are having a unique solar electric fence. So this is being, hello. So this is being actually used in the for covering the borders. Actually, now the Indo-Pak border, Indo-China border. So it is a very effective. It is a patented product. Okay, and so we are having a few bio inputs. So this is a bio enzyme which is being used for dishwash, cloth wash, and other things. And these are all growth promoters which can be used for the crops. And so these are all again bio inputs like your manures, bio pesticides like your Pseudomonas trichoderma, which can prevent diseases in crops. And these are all growth promoters being extracted from the seaweed algae, red seed algae, and this is again an organic rooftop garden. So this is a concept now being developed in almost all your apartments in metro cities. So they are using the grow bags without soil. Coco peat is being used in the grow bags for growing your greens, vegetables, and almost all whatever they require for the daily consumption. And so these are all vermicompost. You would have seen the vermicompost now. So these are the types of mushrooms I was telling. So this is the milky mushroom variety strain developed by TNIU. So this is the button mushroom. This is the oyster mushroom. And this one is the shiitake mushroom. So it's a new variety of mushroom which is going to be introduced to India from Japan. And so we are making an MOU with the Japanese company called the Corporation. And it is having high medicinal value. It is having anti-cancerous property. So presently, the price of this shiitake mushroom is about 3,000 rupees per kg. So it is going to be, the technology is going to be brought here. It will be cultivated in India for availability for our common people. And so one company is making the terry towels, cotton towels, and this is being exported to US, and it is being given to the US White House. It is called the White House towel. And so these are all few NGOs working closely with us, and these are all the FPOs I was telling actually. So each FPO will be working on a particular crop. So this is Mind Millet in Dharmaburi. So cereals and pulses in Viluppuram. So Pollachi coconut in Pollachi. Pudukkottai again coconut producer company. Algal, Spirulina. So these are all the FPOs which are closely working with the TBI. And these are all the organic certification agencies. Suppose a farmer or an individual wants to do organic farming. So he can be given the provision of doing the organic certification. So he needs an organic certification. So normally the organic certification is being done by the Tamilnadu government. It is called TNOC, Organic Certification Agency. And so a few private sectors are also into the certification. One is the Lecon Services and another one is the ISCOP, ISCOP. So they are all members here who can really help in supporting the our entrepreneurs in getting the organic certification. And these are all few IoT, and I think you would have heard about the artificial intelligence and IoT being introduced into agriculture now. So one company, Farm Again, so they have developed the sensors wherein you can control the whole system of irrigation, fertigation, spraying, everything sitting in one room. You can control about 1,000 acres of farm. And Cultivate is one company, they have developed a mobile app to link farmers to take the latest technology in agriculture. And so likewise, PayAgri is one more company who is doing that. And so these are all the few nationalized banks I told you associated with TBI for funding our incubators. So these are all few agri consultants who are helping us, and these are all the bank loans we have got for our members. So these are the MSME grants which has been received by the member for the idea technology. And so these are all few technologies which we have licensed from the technology business incubator. So each technology will be having a license fee, and so far about 55 technologies totally has been released from TNI. So in that about 15 to 20 technologies has been licensed through the technology business incubator. And these are all few awards wherein our TBI has been awarded with, and so we regularly participate in almost all exhibitions events where we have been adjudged the best stall. And so these are all our few incubators who have got a lot of awards from the national level and the state level awardees. And so this is again the farm again got a national award. And this is another, the Pay Agri got a national award. So this is a women entrepreneur who is making the honey value-added products, got the state award. And so this is one of our entrepreneur got the international award for making chocolates. And these are all another few of our members who have got the President Award and Prime Minister's awardees. And these are few publications wherein we publish our articles, our incubator. So this is a solar canal dryer, and this is actually published in the article. And this is the animal repellent. And so this is the aeroponics unit inaugurated in a very large scale. And so these are all the beneficiaries of the your MSME grant. And so we are having one more. Apart from our technology business incubator servicing all the entrepreneurs, we are having one more project funded by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare called the RKVY Raftar Arabi. So we are a regional agribusiness incubation center across the country. So 27 centers have been identified by the ministry across the country. So TNAU TBI is one of the center which is acting as a Arabi center, and this and in this actually the two programs are there. So one program is actually, it is called about the pre-idea stage, wherein you get about 5 lakhs of grant. So that is for individuals who are coming up with an idea. So they will be given a 2 months training program in TBI, and their final proposal will be sent to the ministry for getting a 5 lakh grant. So that is called AGRIPRENEURSHIP orientation program. So another program is the SAIP program. It is called Startup Agri Incubation Program, wherein a startup who has already set a business and already his product has been put to the market can be guided for a funding of maximum up to 25 lakhs grant from the ministry. So this program is being conducted from last year, 2019-20 successfully it was conducted, and about 1.5 crore grant they have got from the ministry for the startups. It has been dispersed already. So this year also we are continuing with the project, and already the AOP training has been completed, and the SAP training we are going to start maybe during this month. So this kind of program we are concentrating now. And so this is actually the schematic timetable where it took place last year. So we have achieved a lot of in this program we have achieved a lot of milestone. So you can see the actual milestone set and whatever has been proposed and achieved. So we are well beyond whatever has been proposed, and we have been selected as the best RB center also now. And so that milestone will continue this year also. And so we are having one more program funded by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, called the Nidhi Entrepreneur in Residence Program. It is called Nidhi EAR. So this is being conducted from this year onwards. So we have got this proposal and we have got the funding also. Again, in the RKVY program, we got a funding of about 2.5 crores per year. So every year 2.5 crores will be getting funding, and this EAR program is another program wherein we will be getting 50 lakhs funding per year. And so here, any graduate with an idea, innovative idea, will be screened, selected. So he will be offered a 12-month training program in the incubator. So he will be given a stipend of 10,000 minimum to maximum 30,000 per month. So this is a very good proposal. So last year we had, last week, we had a screening for this program. So we have selected about 10 of the applicants for this program. So this program will be actually starting from the second week of October. So this is one more program we are having. So with this, I think I have covered the whole activity of the technology business incubator. And so this is my contact, and maybe people interested can note down my actually my email ID, and my mobile number is also there. And we are having a Google Sites website, so you can, people really interested in the agribusiness to know a lot on the what is actually available on the agribusiness side. They can actually see through our website to know a lot of activities which has been conducted from 2011 to till date. So now we are almost 9 years old incubator. So we are being considered as the mother of incubators, incubator of incubators. So we are supporting, hand-holding a lot of incubators now. So with this, I would stop sharing my slide. And so any of the question or any clarifications from your side is most welcome now. So is there any clarification, sir, from any of you? Mr. Ashok?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be happy to actually converse with the students if they're really having any clarifications.
Okay. Dear students, please ask if you have any doubt.
Sir, someone asked text box.
Nataraj, read it, ma'am.
What about the tax? How the income will come, sir, and what the business will do? He's asking about the tax, sir.
No, what is it, sir? Can you repeat the question?
Sir, he's asking about how to start the business and what will be the tax for that, sir.
His voice is not clear. It's not audible. I think there is some disturbance.
Dhanadurai Pandi, can you please unmute it? Dhanadurai Pandi. Thank you, sir. Sir, Yelil Kumar is asking how to start a business or what the process about income tax and all, sir.
Yeah, actually, see, first initially, I would advise the students for if they are really having an idea of starting a business, so then they should first identify what is their venture, what type of product they are going to do. And initially, at the initial stages, I would advise them to do a marketing of the already existing products which has been validated and certified, and so that they will gain an experience from what is the product actually required in the market. So the later stage, maybe after a year, they can get into manufacturing or production of the product. So that will give them an idea. So that is number one. So after the period of 1 year of the experience, what they can do is they can plan for registering a partnership firm initially. So any chartered accountant can help us in registering a partnership firm. So again, a partnership deed also has to be made for that, and we need to get a GST number and a PAN number. So all these processes are there, and opening an account in a nationalized banks or any bank with the current account. All these priorities are required to start a business. Again, taxing GST, you know, it is having different commodities, is having different percentage of GST. So that all depends on what type of product you are going to Whether you are a manufacturer or you are a dealer, or so that kind of variation is always there. Any other next question, sir?
Sir, is that like network marketing or e-commerce he is asking, sir?
So marketing, sir. Hello.
Sir.
Yeah. Any more questions, sir? Please. So this is, see, you have asked a question, how to do business. So that is why what I am telling you. Initially, you go for the type of business I was mentioning, and then later on you can start your own production. Initially, you do marketing of the products, available products. So because if you are really interested to market the products related to agribusiness, so already I told you about 300 plus clients are there in TBA, so you can take few of the products from TBA and you can do the marketing. So any more questions, sir?
Sir, one more doubt, sir. So is that field and does it contains a lot of huge places to start any business or farming, sir?
See, when you do farming, definitely you need a farmland. And suppose you are not also having a farmland, you can take you are not having a own piece of land, you can go for a leasing of the farmland. That is also possible. And if that is also not possible, you can do a contract farming wherein you can ask farmers to do whatever crop you want and whatever you think you can market for.
Thank you, sir. Sir, also there is one more question, sir. Is there any ceiling terrace farming? Can we earn money through terrace farming?
Yes, it can be done. So already I told you, suppose see in the metro cities, they don't have enough space to grow plants or doing some cultivation. In that case, they select your rooftop to do the cultivation. And easily any apartment is going to have about some minimum 5,000 to 10,000 square feet of rooftop space. So in that easily vegetables, greens can be grown that it can be used for the whole apartment, and it can be sold also to regular clients. That also is possible. And few of our incubators, they have created an app. They are having their own customers. So daily they have a requirement. They get an order from them for supplying of greens. So even few of the entrepreneurs in Chennai, they are selling about some 3,000 to 4,000 greens daily, bundles of green daily to regular customers. That is also possible. So any more questions, sir?
Thank you, sir. I think no more questions. Nataraj, you can proceed more.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your valuable time and for valuable words. Now, thus to conclude for today, may I now request the Director of CAED Cell, Dr.P. Ashok, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Yeah, one more point I would like to add before concluding, Mr. Ashok. So the thing is, see, few points are considered to be required for a person to be a successful entrepreneur. So number one, a person who is willing to be a successful entrepreneur, he should have a interest. Number one,
okay, sir.
Interest should be from his own. So nobody can compel any person to become an entrepreneur. And number two, he should have sufficient knowledge on what type of business is going to do. So he should have attended a lot of your workshops or training programs to learn a lot of things. And number three, he should have a very good market knowledge. So what product is required where? So what pricing is required, what pricing he can get, that kind of information he wants to have, he needs to have. So based on that, so he can go ahead with the marketing. So So he needs the support of either the family or friends at the initial stages to start a business. And so initial funding is required from the entrepreneur itself. 100% funding he cannot expect from any bank. So any bank will ask you how much funding you have already put into your business. So at least some 25% funding should be from your hands. So that is a criteria. And finally, the entrepreneur who really wants to start a business should have a risk-taking ability. So I would advise students who are really interested to start a business to start from this stage itself before they leave the campus. They can start a trial run of the business. They can put some seed money, maybe 1,000 rupees or 2,000 from each one of them. Maybe 5-10 people can join. Then they can start a business. Either they can buy and sell from outside to your students of the colleges within the college, or you can make your own product like your millet cookies or some whatever it is. So you can sell within your students, your batchmates, classmates within the campus. So that is also possible. That will make you get some idea of how to do business. So initially trading, then one production of your chocolates, cookies, or whatever it is, you sell your product within the campus. That is also possible. And so that kind of attitude you develop from this stage, which will really help you to further develop your entrepreneurship skill. So for any queries and anything, so you can contact us through Mr. Ashok. So we'll be happy to coordinate with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable information, sir, and your kind support. Thank you, sir.
So I thank Mr. Ashok for arranging this event session today, and for having given an opportunity to me for addressing the students. And I thank the management of KGCAS, the principal, vice principal, and each and every faculty, students who have participated in the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to all. I consider it is a great privilege to propose vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed it as a memorable and successful day. My first gratitude is to the Chief Guest, Mr.A.V. Gnanasambandam, Chief Executive Officer, Technology Business Incubator, Director of Agribusiness Development, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, for making his presence and gracing this occasion by your enlightening speech, which brought new insights to our students who were motivated and gained confidence in that one day they can become a successful agripreneur. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to management and Secretary Dr. R. Ravichandran, KGCAS Educational Institutions, who encouraged us to make this occasion a grand one by providing all necessary facilities whenever and wherever possible. Thank you, sir. I express my deep gratitude to our respected Dr.N.Eswaran, Vice Principal, Administration, and Dr. P. Krishnapriya, Vice Principal, Academics, who are dynamic and flexible in all administrative and academic matters. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. I'm happy to express thanks to Dr. K.G. Kumar, Dean Commerce, and other deans, HODs of various departments, faculty members. Last but not least, the most important are our students who are the pillar of this institution. I thank them for their cooperation and coordination throughout the function. Thanks for attending and have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And now, sir will share the feedback form into the chat box. And we request students to fill up the feedback form. And once again, it's my warm gratitude to all the invited dignitaries, management, secretary, vice principal, deans, faculty members, and students for gracing their presence and having a great day ahead. Thank you, sir.
Thank you also. Thank you.
students are kindly requested to fill out the feedback form.